Hello and welcome back. So today we are going to be reviewing the 3 books that I read last month. Last month was December, so I read 3 books. 2 of them were physical books. One of them was an ebook from Kindle Unlimited. And sorry, if I'm looking down, it's because I have my notes right here. And I would like to kind of talk to you about my thoughts if someone else has the same thoughts as I do. So we'll talk about the one that I didn't read that's physical copy or an e-copy. I read The Kingmaker, which I will put here. I did not write down who it was by. I think it's like something Kennedy or something like that. Kennedy Ryan or something. It wasn't very good, I think. The book is about this girl who is part Indian or is Native American, and the guy's family owns this multi-million-dollar oil company, and they are running a line through her hometown. She is part of this political thing and all this stuff. She goes to Europe when she's older, and they have a rendezvous there, and then stuff happens. And I was slightly bored through the book. It's an new adult romance. And I was bored. I kind of wanted more to happen between them than what actually did happen, if that makes any sense. I gave it 4.5 stars, just because knowing bringing to light what's happening in the United States with the oil companies moving into reservations and stuff. I'm gonna try to read the second book. I've heard really bad reviews about it. I will put the cover here for the second book. I just can't. So, on to the good stuff. I read Dark Lover, which is the first book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I will insert a picture here. I lent my copy out to my friend Chloe. Hey, Chloe. I gave it 4 stars, and it was my first Black Dagger Brotherhood book I've read. Actually, anything by J.R. Ward. Hey. Okay, so we have a guest. This is Barbie. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Anyway. Hey. You're more of a hindrance than a help. You know that? So, what was I saying? Black Dagger Brotherhood. I really enjoyed the first book. It was interesting. It kept my attention. I flew through it in 2 days. And they're not small books. They're huge. For a paranormal romance. They're 400 pages. Spoiler alert. I read the second one too. Are you done? Ma'am? Are you done being ridiculous? Are you gonna jump over there? Go on. You can do it. I have faith. There you go. So, I really enjoyed the first book. It is Wrath's book, and he falls in love with, what is her name? I think her name is Kim. I want to say her name is Kim or something like that. Okay, so I remembered her name now. I had to go and look on Goodreads. Her name is Beth. So, anyway, it was Wrath and Beth's story, and it was super cute, and like how it all fell into place was amazing. And then I read Lover Eternal, which is Rage and Mary's story, and this was definitely my favorite so far. I gave it 4.5 stars, like more close to 5, because like I read this in like a day. Like a day and a half. Like, I keep a track of how many pages I read a day. And like, this was so good. I enjoyed this so much. I just wish it was actually longer, because I loved being like in their love story. It was so good. And then like I had hints of like what happened in Zadith's story, which is the next book, and I really, really enjoyed this. I started a few books in like December, but I didn't finish them. So the first book I started was Cruel Prince, not the Holly Black Cruel Prince. I will put a picture here. I couldn't get into this and I pretty much DNF'd it. And the storytelling just wasn't vibing really well with me. So I skipped the rest of it. And then I started #nerd. I will put a picture here, by Cambria Herbert. I've actually read this before and I wanted to get back into the series. So I started that. I got about 26% in because I'm reading it on my Kindle, and it's cute. Like, I forgot like a lot of the parts that happened in it because I read it a few years ago, and I do want to carry on reading the rest of the series to see how the Rimmel and Romeo like love trope goes on. That is all I actually read in December, and I did most of my reading towards the end of the month because I was working a lot, and it's really hard to read if you're working a lot. And if you have read any of the books and you want to discuss any of it with me, you can catch me down in the comments. I will leave all of my social media links down below, and I will talk to you again soon. Goodbye!